Hi everyone, welcome to The Pit Stop. I'm your host Raja, and today is a beautiful day. I'm joined by my very good friend, the dynamic, the very beautiful, the powerful, but she fits in your pocket. Ongina is here, everybody. Hi, girl!
Hi! Thanks for having me.
Oh, I'm so excited to have you here. And you know, you are the originator of Hi!
I was.
You
Episode 4 of my season.
Every time I say hi, I always think of you first.
Thank you.
For sure. We have a lot to cover today. This is the 9th episode. There are 6 contestants left. Vixen went last week. As much as she was an instigator and started a lot of the conflicts, I'm gonna miss the drama.
Sometimes enjoyable to watch because it was dramatic, but it was really sad to watch because it was like, really, girl? Like, that was not the time.
Yeah,
No one
totally.
was coming for you. Calm down.
Okay, now with Vixen gone, how do you think it's going to be for the rest of the girls? What sort of dynamic do you think is going to happen now at this point?
I feel like there's definitely some sort of like RuPaul's best friend race that could happen, and or it could be just like stab you in the back. I'm gonna win this shit.
The competitive nature is going to come out, but you're right. I think there's going to be that moment where everyone's like, whew, it's just us now. So Cameron won last week. Surprise! Who knew that Cameron was going to win a challenge? You know, I was very, very excited for her. What'd you think of that?
I was really happy for her because her performance as Cher was really incredible.
Now, do you think that the girls are now a little concerned? Are they like, whoa, where did she come from with all this? What is she doing now?
They're gonna put up their armor and say, you know what? I see you. I see you, and I'm gonna do one better.
It's getting real.
It really is. It's getting really exciting.
There's a moment at the beginning when everyone is having their conversations in the workroom and they're all discussing the fact that Aquaria was in the bottom 3. And Aquaria doesn't feel like she was in the bottom 3. She just felt like they went out of some sort of order.
You know, there's hits and misses in that performance, but overall, if you got the critiques that you did, which you did, you can believe otherwise because it's your drag. But as our fans, but the fact is, like, our fans tell us otherwise.
Right. Mini challenge time. Now, this mini challenge was especially fun because we see a group of guys in their undies.
It was fun to watch the girls get thirsty.
Of course.
They were very thirsty.
That challenge was fun, and that was the only time I really ever wanted to watch RuPaul's Drag Race in smell-o-vision.
Scratch and sniff.
Aquaria wins the mini challenge, and she got to choose, you know, all the different players in the maxi challenge. She goes for a bit more of a more sensitive Aquaria, one that, you know, is a little bit more considerate to the other players.
Last week's episode when she was like, I'm gonna kill everyone for the crown, and then now she's like, what do you want?
Right.
What do you want? What do you want? You know, she could be wanting these queens. Look at her in a light that's a little bit more personal and nice, so that if she needs...
More best friend race.
More best friend race, and that maybe if she needs something later, she might get it.
Let's go right into the maxi challenge. This week, they all had to perform in a TV drama called Breast World. All right, let's go ahead and talk about the performances. Who do you think did the best in this group?
When I was watching the challenge and I saw Cameron walk up first, and she was giving me this like very confused, like almost Catholic-like woman that's never been around gays and etc. I thought that she was doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Monet Exchange was really good.
Love Monet.
Yeah, adding things that weren't in the script was a really smart play. It really shows her ability to improvise in this situation. And improv comedy is hard.
Right.
I've watched some, but she did really well.
I thought they all did an excellent job. It really goes to show that the final 6 that are there deserve to be there. Some of them were stronger than others, of course, like Aquaria, for instance.
Yeah.
Aquaria, you know, didn't even get to choose her role, and she was concerned that it only had 6 lines in it, but they were such great lines, and she really committed to it. There were a few things that I didn't like about it. I hated Miss Cracker's flower crown, because I'm just over flower crowns.
She didn't impress me in this one. She was really flat.
Yeah.
And I didn't know where it was going in the beginning, and then it proved to me that it went nowhere at the end.
And I think that Cameron had the wrong haircut. He should have had that, like, can I speak to your manager haircut.
Ah, okay. Well, what surprised me was that Eureka wasn't as strong.
Right.
You know, we saw when Rue was kind of walking around that her character that she chose was loud and obnoxious, right? And while she did okay, I just didn't think it was to the level where I have seen already.
Yeah.
And then there's Parasailing. She did a good job interpreting that character. I think she was funny when she needed to be. She was stern when she needed to be. She was unlikable when she needed to be.
Okay, this is always my favorite part, the runway. And
Mine
I know
too.
I know you would like this too.
Mine too. Seriously, the runway is the best part.
Yes. Let's start with the first girl. We have Miss Cracker. What did you think of her look?
Okay, I get it. Cracker kind of looked like Devil Wears Prada.
Miranda Priestley.
Yeah,
Willis.
very Priestley. But I didn't really get 50 years from now. And then she kind of wore like silver lame, which is supposed to be like futuristic.
Okay.
But this was not this runway.
I see where she was going with it. I think she wanted to represent herself as being this very like polished older woman who's pulled back and had tons of plastic surgery, including the size of her lips. Next, we have Asia O'Hara. What did you think of her look?
The funny thing is you and I travel, and a
Yes.
lot of the queens travel, and I see this. I see this girl, this lady is in that club with her comfortable slides. I mean, Lady
I'm
Red
sitting
Couture.
right here.
I wish that she, like the judges said, would do like ultra, like glam, like crown on her head, very pageant.
Next on the stage, we have Monet Exchange.
Monet had them saggy titties that were like down to my knees.
Right.
Okay. And I thought that it was a strong comedic play on the 50 years from now because that's kind of not far from the truth, right? Some boobs sad.
That we're all going to have pendulous tits.
And then I love that she had the IV. And then she had like scraggly hairs.
I can definitely see myself in 50 years walking around with an IV full of alcohol. All right, next to the stage, we have Aquaria. I loved what she did because I know that woman. I've seen that type of woman in New York City.
I'm looking right
walking
at her.
around.
She's right there.
She's eccentric, she's cool, she's got a little money, she's well-traveled, she's you know, and I could see that, and I like that she's chosen that sort of character.
Absolutely, and something just came to mind. She reminds me of Daphne.
Daphne Guinness, which is where I got my hairstyle inspiration today.
So cool.
Next, we have on the stage, Eureka.
Eureka.
What'd you think of Eureka's look?
Well, this fell flat for me. I did not see 50 years from now from this. Nothing in the outfit, hair, or makeup suggested otherwise. And I was kind of a little bit sad about that. Yes, it was glamorous, but was it 50 years later? I didn't think so.
Yeah, I would like that whole outfit. I want that in my size, and I want to wear it now. Just because, you know, it's 50 years later doesn't mean you can't wear something that's classic and beautiful. But you are absolutely right. She definitely needed to step up her pussy a little bit on that one. Next, we have on the stage, Miss Cameron Michaels.
It wasn't poking fun or anything. It was just her as an elderly lady with a sequins blazer.
Having fun.
Having fun.
Popping pills.
And I've seen them on all the cruises that I've been to, you know, and there they are, and there she was, and she played that really well.
She's really, really showing the world that, you know, she's skilled and she knows what she's doing and she's not afraid. Just because she's quiet doesn't mean she's not a threat. Asia wins the challenge.
She had the character right, and she played it really well, and I'm happy that she won. I wasn't disappointed.
I just love the name Parasailing. I think that really automatically wins. Which brings us to the lip sync for your life. I mean, it was just one of those moments where I was on the edge of the seat. I wanted to see more of this performance. Like, they were so great.
The performance itself from both queens were amazing. I've had the pleasure of performing with both queens, and I've seen them do this on stage, and I'm glad that they were able to showcase that.
I also like that Cameron actually committed to the character and kept doing old lady dances.
She did, or does she really just dance like that?
And we all saw the outcome. They both get to stay.
Yes.
How f***ing cool. You could see Eureka panicking.
I totally understand why Eureka felt the way that she felt because...
Me too. I actually shed a tear. I was like, oh no.
You did?
I did.
If there was any other lip sync for your life that let both queens stay, this was the one.
I agree.
There really
with you.
was the one. I cannot wait to see what kind of competition these girls will now bring based on the fact that there are so many competition within those 6 that is gonna be crazy to watch up until the end, and I cannot wait.
This is the part that everyone's been waiting for. I've been saying from the beginning that I like it when it gets to the top 6 because that's when the competition actually starts to really happen for me.
I cannot wait to see who makes it to the top and wins it.
I am so there with you. You are an absolute icon. Thank you so much, Ongina.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
And thank you so much for joining us this week here at the Pit Stop. We'll see you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye!
Hey, squirrel friend! When one video ends, just open up another one. It's called binge viewing. Go ahead. I support you.